Hey everybody, if this is the first time you've been with us, welcome to Iron Spring Outdoors. If you're back watching another video, we'd like to say thank you. If you like our videos, just like and subscribe. Jax is wanting attention today. He just woke up from his nap. But today I was wanting to do a gear review. Probably a shotgun that I'm sure many of you have seen is the Maxus 2. I've liked Browning shotguns. I've liked them for a while. I've hunted with an old school Browning 1953 Browning Light 12 for years and years. Left the Browning shotguns. Probably the last 3 or 4 years I was actually hunting with Franke Affinity 3 in bottomland camo. Absolutely 100% reliability. I didn't have any issues at all with that shotgun. It did shoot, I guess, a little bit high. Not super high like some Benellis and stuff like that do. I didn't have any problem with hitting birds, but I can tell when I picked up this shotgun, especially when patterning it, that the Franke shoots higher than this Browning Maxus 2 does. But nothing really special about this video. It's not really going to be a long video, but reliability has not been 100% with the Maxus 2. It is a new shotgun. I've shot maybe 75 rounds through it, tops. I shot like a box and a half, just target shooting, low power 2 3/4 shells. Maybe another half a box of shells, a box of high-powered 3-inch hunting shells. But the issue that I'm having is failure to feed. And I took it home the last time I had the issue, and I cleaned it really good. The gun was dirty. It surprised me how dirty it was. I don't think a gas-powered shotgun should be that dirty just from 50 to 75 rounds of shotgun shells. Not enough to hamper its functionability. I mean, if that's the case, then every couple of hunts you're having to take it apart and clean it, and I mean the gun will be wore out putting it together and taking it apart, before it ought to be anyway. But so pretty much the reason why I wanted the Maxus, I was looking at the Winchester SX4, and I didn't end up getting the SX4 because I was waiting to see what Browning would do with the Maxus series, because I like the speed loading feature. That's something that I was quite fond of with my old Auto 5 that the SX3 or SX4 doesn't offer. But I liked the SX3 or SX4 over the regular Maxus because it had the extended bolt handle and the bigger oversized controls. So pretty much whenever Browning came out with the Maxus 2 with the oversized controls, I sold my Franke, sold a couple other shotguns that I had, and picked up this Maxus 2. So not gonna go through the features and all that. You've probably, if you're searched Maxus 2, you've probably already watched videos about the features and stuff. But the issue that I'm having is failure to feed. So just to give you an example, the last bird I shot at, it came and it flew over to the right, and I picked the shotgun up, swung through, bang, first shot. I couldn't get a second shot on it. The bird was going down, but I wanted to make sure that it was dead. And when I went and looked at the shotgun, it ejected. Ejection was fine on the spent shell, but it actually like jammed up on feeding the next one. So what it's actually doing, and I have a couple of snap caps, but they're the 2 3/4, and I don't know if it'll do it with the 2 3/4. So this is a 3-inch shell. But typically, you pull it back, goes to load the next shell. It's on the loading ramp. And when the bolt rides forward, of course, the shell is going up into the chamber like it's supposed to. But what I've had a couple times is like the lifting loading ramp, or there's probably a technical name for it, doesn't come up all the way. It'll actually like fall down, kind of like right there. And when the gun goes to load it, the shell jams up like under the chamber. And I mean, to fix the problem that I've been having, it's just a simple, and I'm ready to go again. But I shouldn't be having this kind of issues with a gun with an MSRP of $2,100. Not whenever an $800 shotgun functions perfectly with no issues. 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells. Now, this is a 3.5-inch gun. The Franchi Affinity 3 was not a 3.5-inch gun. Hopefully that's not an issue, because if that is an issue, I might have to look at getting rid of this shotgun, because I don't shoot 3.5s. 3-inch has always been plenty for me. But there was a time a few years back when all that anybody had for sale was 3.5s. I had enough 3-inch shells and 2 3/4 shells to get me through that season. But I went ahead, while I was making this purchase, I purchased a 3.5-inch gun where if I ever needed to, I had the ability to shoot 3.5-inch shells. But I expect it to shoot reliably 2 3/4 and 3-inch as well, because that's what Browning offers. That's what they advertise. It's supposed to be the workhorse, the most reliable shotgun that they make. And right now, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not the most reliable shotgun I've ever had by far. I've had about the same amount of reliability of it as I've had of, my 50-year-old Remington Sportsman 58. And it's, design's outdated by far, compared to this shotgun here. But like I said, I took it home, I cleaned out everything really good, oiled it back up, on the rails inside of the receiver, the bolt where it's a 2-piece bolt and stuff. Put a little drop of oil on that. Cleaned out the trigger mechanism. Good. Sprayed some Otis dry lube in it. I'm going to try that too, to see if maybe I didn't feel any resistance in the loading gate or in the spring, like it was dirty to the point that should have caused an issue. But I have read where people are starting to use that dry lube on their trigger mechanisms on the gas-powered guns, just so that carbon and the dirtiness of the gas doesn't really stick to it as much as it would like just a regular oil. So so I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take it into the field. I've got a hunting trip coming up next week. I was supposed to leave out Wednesday, going up to North Carolina, going to hunt the Outer Banks for a couple of days, and see how it does then. I did try to go hunting this morning, but the boat landing I went to was full. And there was a couple guys blocking the ramp, so I couldn't make the turn to back my boat in. And I mean, if the boat landing's full and you and your buddies parked in front of the loading ramp where people can't get in, then you're looking for trouble. So, and that was at Church's Landing in Nichols. So I just said, well, it's cold. There's a ton of people down here anyway. Unless you really know the river, there's sandbars and stuff like that. I didn't want to get into another part of the river that I didn't really know yet. And so I just went home. So I'll try this out again this week, or this coming week, at the Outer Banks. And I'll get back with y'all and let you know. Hopefully, I did get a GoPro camera, and I got a mount, clips here to the barrel for the camera. try to get some videos of that on this hunt that we're going on. It's gonna be me, my brother-in-law, my dad, and my brother-in-law's uncle. So see if I can't get y'all some videos of that. We're hoping to go up there and you know, shoot some ducks that we don't normally get to shoot around here. You know, redheads, canvasbacks, things of that nature are kind of few and far between where we are. Mostly woodies here. You may see some buffleheads and pintails, but mostly woodies and sea ducks, mergansers, hooded mergansers. So, but stay tuned. If you like this content, like and subscribe. Yeah, if everything goes good, after next week, hopefully I'll have a couple videos on our hunt, and hopefully we'll do pretty good. So we'll see you next time.